Hello and welcome back, that guy with the face here, for Katawa Shoujo, episode 6. Let's get started right now. The room is not large and smells strange. A friendly looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there's at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there. What can I do for you today? He is young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples on his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard the very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes, I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm the new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come meet you. My name is Hasao Nakai. His eyes light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yeah. Good. You've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll go over this quickly. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said that. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at the school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now let me find. Now let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of paper around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls, ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't help much. Apart from that, do you do any sports, rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. All right, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being now. Oh, my lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any any time any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is no good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of the case in your paper. Not exactly. Don't want 'em to know how terrified of girls you are. I sidestepped the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so exercise would be do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't really think you need such heavy measures. Just some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks, light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming, maybe. There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risk. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content. Good. That's it, then. Come meet me if you ever need something. I'm ushered out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I, uh, I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes they still look one and the same. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school going towards the gate or the dorm. Everyone seems to know where they are going. And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? Hmm. I should go somewhere too to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The wariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms set a little way apart from the main building complex. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm buildings is The dorm building is big and made out of red bricks like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward, going inside. Takes It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. The same goes for elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of the common room door. Inside, a few students are watching the TV. One nods, gives me a quick hello before turning back to the TV. Seems that only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of the minor halls seems to have a toilet and shower as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy a room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank, and I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bespectacled A bespectacled boy standing in the doorway. He is looking at me very intently through his extremely thick glasses. Who is it? Blind? No. At least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans closer to me. Our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Hasao Nakai? I'm moving in next door. I thought I should introduce myself. It's love at first sight, I tell you. His face suddenly brightens in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand out in a smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, sup, dude. The name's Kenji. Uh, hi? I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There was some suspicious-looking people going in and out of your dorm earlier. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? 'Cause they've been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hasao. Me, I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while, definitely longer than he probably should. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some light type of wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal, just like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting on the floor of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned on the sleeve of one of the shirts. Hi, Hichan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They say that if these don't fit, you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. Kinda hoped I would have. Then there would have been something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Laying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Okay, it's been a long enough episode. I'll make another one tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed. I've been that guy with the face, and this has been Katawa Shoujo, episode 6. See ya.